Boy, boy. I love this club. Anyone that represents my team, whatever I think about these players individually, whatever I think about the manager, once you're done in this crest and you're going out there, you have my support. Keyword support. And you will always have my support to the day I die. It's A's up till we freeze up. Corner boys in the building, even though we weren't in the building yesterday. And I just said it myself. A's up until we freeze up. But we're buffering right now, if I'm honest with you. The one thing I'm gonna say again, yeah, is I support you lot. You lost a believer. You lost a believer yesterday. I don't believe in you, man, in this title race. I don't believe. I hope I hope you get over the line. As long as it's mathematically possible, you have to fight. And the one thing I'll disagree with, I don't think you man are bottlers, or I don't think you man are bottlers this season. I question your mentality, and we'll get onto that in the vid, but I don't think you man are bottlers. I think you have you don't know, from August until now, I've been more than fair. The problems from last season have not been addressed this year, and we've been ticking over, and I've been more than fair. Pre-season, I know it's not a magical place you go off, and in a couple of weeks, all the wrongs are written right. You step into this season, okay, we need to get 3 points and starting off well and all of that kind of stuff. Side note, I'll give you that. You're going through a bit of a blip right now and whatnot. Every team has had that. Liverpool have had that. City have had that. United have had that. Everybody's had that. I give you lot that, yeah. But pre-season, I made the point. August, make the point. You know, August, I even made the point. You keep ticking over. You get to the 10-game mark. That's where I feel the season starts. Okay, there's been highs, there's been lows, there's been swings, there's been roundabouts, there's been all of those things. You now fast forward to the December, January period. You got me out of there. February, whether we've won, lost, or drawn, I have been very consistent in these things. And the praise for you lot, the concerns for you lot, you can't run away from inevitability. You've been getting away with a lot. Wolves, forget Wolves yesterday. In fact, don't forget Wolves yesterday. Case study at the Emirates. You got bloody lucky to get 3 points there against bottom of the league. Respectfully, football is not one on paper. They were never going to roll over and all of those things, but they're bottom of the league. And that's no disrespect to Wolves. That's even testament to Wolves. It's damning on you lot. You're not only that, you're 2 goals up. Not only that, you fucked up in previous games. Now you're not going to win them all. We know that all. But you know what you need to do. You're 2 goals up away from home. And don't get it twisted. The players and the gaffer now, I've slept on it. Hope you've all done well, people. I've slept on it. Gone gym. Need to jump in the shower and whatnot. Actually went for a jog after gym. I'm doing things that I didn't think I'd be doing, people. And I'm doing this. Obviously, I ate in the early hours of the morning, but like we're not going to eat anytime soon until the evening, innit? You lot have got away with it, and that's bit you on the ass. Game management. You lot have got onto me when I've said we're not at the same standards defensively. And make no mistake, when I'm talking about attacking, I'm talking about every player. When I'm talking about defending, I'm talking about every player. And I'm not, this is a safe space. I'm not here to scapegoat. I'm here to call it in my head as it is. David Wright, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? You could maybe attribute Gabriel Magalhaes, but he ain't got eyes in the back of his head. What the hell is he doing? But cool, that's one incident. You've gone 2 goals up. You've gone 2 goals up. You've made it 2-1. If anything, we should be getting the 3 points. We should be talking about how it was closer than it needed to be. I should be bitching about not having a clean sheet. But 3 points, that's even something I've given you, man, the luxury as well, because I've even sat here and said, you know what? All the things I've been vexed about this season, I still believe they need to be addressed. I've accepted the landscape for what it is. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. If you want to cross a territory into a territory you haven't been in this life, then you need to become something you've never been. That goes for the players and the gaffer. Who's playing out of their skin? Who is showing us anything different? Who is playing to another level? You don't, in life, when you're presented with opportunities, you don't wait for it to hit you, slap you in the face like a premier. Go out and fucking seize it. Go out and fucking seize it. And I know you lot want it. I know you lot believe in it. But you see, whether you're Spanish, English, South American, whatever language, all of you lot speak in that team. Do you know the beautiful thing about football? There's only one language. You speak with your feet. I know you lot care. I know you care in training. I know all that stuff. But as a naive fan, it's not my job to give a flying fuck about what happens at London Coley, if I'm completely honest. Not my job. Not my job. Show me on the pitch. Show me on the pitch. You're making a difficult job even harder. And make no mistake, it's advantage City now. Word to Arsene Wenger. As long as it's mathematically possible, you man go and fight. You man go and fight. You man go and fight. Now, I apologize because I see this with a lot of Arsenal fans, and I feel this with these boys. Do I think we're the best thing since sliced bread? No. Do I think we have hella concerns that I've shared throughout the season? Yes. Thought we was going to war. You man left man on the battlefield. And that's it now. It's my fault. I'm just waiting for the inevitable now. You'll always have a supporter. You've lost a believer. I thought the fans were going to be united on this. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this thing this year. Players, I thought the same. It's not enough. You want it sometimes. There's certain standards that need to be there all the time. You man don't want it enough. You don't want it enough. I don't care what you tell me. You don't want it enough. You're 2-0 up away from home in a Premier League game. Don't matter where you are in the Premier League. No games are given. Man, talk about games of cup finals. This year we said there's 12 cup finals. Man are saying enjoy the 4 months. There's all of that sort of stuff. And there's going to be swings and roundabouts. But what you can't run and do is run away from inevitability, whether we win, lose, or draw. It's the same fragilities defensively. It's the same brain fart. It's the same not managing 90 minutes. Football's 90 minutes. Not how many times do you lot want to see? And sometimes you've won. You start a first half very good. And the first half, we end it feeling indifferent. But possession, all these things are dominated, and you don't do what needs to be done. Mikel Arteta, you see how dangerous it is to play on margins, because possession, shots, even though shots on target will probably tell the story, none of these things matter. You need to go out and kill games before they kill you. What we saw yesterday is what we've seen a lot of the time. What we saw yesterday is what we've seen a lot of times in the Premier League. What we saw yesterday is inevitable. You allow the team to grow in confidence. You allow the team that should be fearless, bottom of the league, probably the only thing they're fighting for is not to statistically go down as the worst team in the league. Mikel Arteta, you're a good coach, but what the hell is going on? And don't get it twisted. I'm not scapegoating no one. Everybody has to hold smoke. What is going on? Too long to take off Saka. I ain't got no smoke for Saka. Obviously, we're all involved. But at that point, it's 2-1. You can see the man's knackered. Bearing in mind, he came on again. He had to play 45 minutes against Wigan. You bringing on Calafiori. That weren't the pattern. You're taking too long to make subs. Why is Benjamin White not coming on? Players, why are you not managing the game state? And that's for so low leaders out there. Man can't blame no Eze, no Odegaard, none of this bullshit. I never saw no leaders. None of you led yourselves. You didn't look like players that wanted to grab 3 points and move on to the North London derby, which it should have been 6 points. I never saw that. What I saw is little kids. When you drop little kids off and it's their first day at school or nursery, I saw little kids. I saw people passing the buck. I saw people looking around. Only time I'm seeing the level of fight required, and Gabriel Jesus, I understand it because Mascara did the madness last season. I'm seeing fight after the game. Get the fuck off the pitch. Who do you not think you are? Come off the pitch. Because when it was time to do the fighting, when it was time to stay slugged in, when it was time to manage game states, you didn't do that. And let's be brutally honest. You cannot tell me the good, the bad, the ugly, anything this season has been discovered in this football club that weren't there last year. Anything you saw against Wolves has happened time and time again. I saw it against United. I saw it against Sunderland, 15 minutes away. I saw it against Aston Villa. I saw it against Chelsea. I seen it against City in the first half versus the second. I saw it at Anfield. How many times? How many times? Now, we're about to play on Sunday against a team where we've got 7 draws, they've got 7 wins. We're a damaged Giselle in the wild. What do you think they're going to try to do? So not a damn single player at this football club. I don't want to hear nobody feel safe for themselves. The world don't care. You think the world cares that in the previous 3 years you've fallen short, or about any fragilities this year, or about the 20+ drought, or what they say about the gaffer, or what they say about you? You lot don't care enough. I'm not saying you don't care, I'm not saying you don't care. I'm genuinely not saying you don't care, because I think you do care. But the levels are required, the standards, league titles are not given. They're wanting to go grab it. You man ain't got it. Some of you ain't got it. Some of you man ain't on it. Positions have been addressed. Pretenders. Your man left me on the battlefield. So like I said, I'll always support you, man, I'll always support you, man. But a believer, you ain't got one. Put my league up in the bag. Keep fighting until it's mathematically possible. You lot are not on nothing. Now, I don't want to crash out, and at the end of the day, whether I believe it's all doom and gloom or it's not that deep, the season's still got to play out. You still have to fulfill these fixtures. Because now City are licking their lips. Because if I'm a Manchester City player, and again, God's forbid, but if I'm a Manchester City player and I put myself in their shoes, when the season is done, I'm going to be celebrating. I'm going to look back at this period. Whatever way we say, they got 3 points at Anfield, mentality boost. You know what Arsenal you lot going to do? You're going to look at, there's many games where we've dropped points this season. And we all know that happens. There's many games where you drop points. You're going to look at Brentford and you're going to look at Wolves. And you're going to look at both games against Wolves because you didn't learn from your previous mistakes. Got fucking lucky against Wolves at the Emirates. All you needed to do was look at that game as to know why you got to be focused for 90 minutes, as you know why you got to kill games before they kill you. I don't want to hear it from the gaffer or the players because there's nothing you can say that you haven't said several times this season. And there's nothing you can say that I haven't seen last year. Inconsistencies up front in attack, inconsistent attacking decisions, inconsistent, because he does get it right sometimes, inconsistent game management from the manager, inconsistency from a number of players. Brain farts. Football's a 90-minute game. I don't care if you've been good for 20 minutes. I don't care if you've been good for 70 minutes. Hell, I don't even care if you've been good for 89 minutes. It's not enough. And you lot don't want it enough. You don't. You can't. You can't. You either you can't, or you don't, or you won't. Pick one. Pick a side. This is why I just shut up and get on with it. Just get on with it. And I tried to articulate my thoughts, people. I'm not angry with you lot. You man ain't got it. You man ain't got it. I don't even think you man are bottlers. I just think as I said, I don't think you man are bottlers. I don't. I think I'm seeing the same things from August to now, and it's only now that it's correlating with the results. And we know how football works. Sometimes you win when you don't deserve to, you lose when you don't deserve to, you draw when you deserve a bit more or less. You know, you win when you deserve to lose, and denominations of that. That discount is afforded to every team in the Premier League. That's the nature of the game. But you lot haven't learned these lessons. And that's in the 20-odd games played this year, not even forgetting last year. And you lot clearly buy into something, because now I don't want to be that guy, but now I'm thinking, why are you man signing new deals? Why are you man signing new deals? Is it comfortable? Man, happy to be here, happy to be in London on X amount and whatnot. Only good thing is Saka scored because he's been on the drought and all those things. Mikel Arteta, you've got a limited striker. And Gyökeres ain't to blame yesterday, but you've got a limited striker, no services being required. You're not platforming certain players. You're running certain man into the ground. Zubi was poor, run into the ground. Timber looks knackered, run into the ground. Too long to bring on Saka. You know, the attacking foundations are not strong enough, bro. Anytime you spent 50 million on Madueke, innit? Big up money, but you done that. So you show me why you done that, innit? Martinelli, every time he starts, he's meaty. It's as simple as that. Rice, bit indifferent. I saw cowards from you boys, and I love you. Like, it kills me to say it. This is always from a place of love. I get nothing from getting on to you lot. When it's good, you lot know I gas it. I do all these things. But you can't, I'm not going to lie to myself. I'm not going to lie to my subscribers. You man don't want it. I'm seeing people passing the buck. You man don't want it. You man don't want it. I'm not seeing a team that wants to suffer from success, because that Wolves game is brought forward because you got into a final. And you think if you play like that in a North London derby or Chelsea or Brighton away or any Champions League game to play or Manchester City ×2, what do you think is going to happen? So don't tell me you're going to try. We need to keep working. We need to sit in this defeat like the gaffer was saying. It's gone beyond that. There's plenty of times you could have done that. Plenty of times you could have done that. How many times are you not going to not adhere to lessons? How many times are you going to concede late goals in the 90-odd minute? That's been the theme. How many times are we going to see an indifferent first half? That's been the theme. How many times are you going to start the second half well and then F up? Because reality is you started the second half quite shit and you got 2 goals. 1-0 is a dangerous scoreline. 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline. We know this in football. It doesn't matter what team you support. So you, man, better know it. You're big enough, old enough, ugly enough, experienced enough, lived experiences either at this team or other teams or playing for your countries. Don't make excuses, accept it's been shit and fucking pattern up for the North London derby. The only thing you lot can say is until it's mathematically gone, it's not gone. City are licking their lips. Arsenal are showing what they've always been done. We just need to keep doing what we're doing. City are going to drop points. We are going to drop points. I always say I don't want to look at the league table until March. I'm a hypocrite because we've been discussing stuff. You don't want it enough. You ain't got it. You lot are too nice. Even the guys that have come from the trenches are too nice, too cozy. And people want to sit here and I just want to know, Arsenal fans home and away that spend their hard-earned money or wake up in whatever country to watch. I just want to know the fans to blame. We all know we got special dickheads in our fan base, but this is why, just blindly support the boys. And again, we always support this. I don't know about anyone else. If you're listening to this, even if you're catching jokes, this is for sensible people. We'll always support, but this ain't kids football, bro. If you're moving nervous, what do you think the fans are going to do? You need to install confidence, because the fans, even when you learn have been dead, the fans have been behind you. You're not backing yourselves. And it's my fault. I read out for you lot. I don't like the way people speak on my football club, either on national TV or on YouTube. By all means, slate us for the things we need to slate us up for. Praise us for what we need to be praised off for. But I don't think we get a fair chart. And it's my fault. I went to war with you for you lot. But I'm not getting the same thing back. Neither are the fans. So you lot don't care. I don't care. I'm talking to my players. Every one of you. You lot don't care. I don't care. It don't mean enough. You see me? I don't advocate gambling, but I'm never going to bet on a losing horse. I can see trends early. You man are not on nothing. Wolves. The only thing you can do to rectify this is make me look at May. Oh, at the title shouts, we're drinking bubbly, we're excited. Oh man, Wolves away. We were stressed. Don't believe that. Don't believe that. Don't believe that. Because I know City are going to go on a run. Teams that are going to finish below us are going to go on a run. Are you lot? Because if you feel sorry for yourself, fuck off. Honestly. Because Spurs are trying to slap your heads, even though fuck them lot. Chelsea want to slap your heads. You got many a tough game. The season still has to play out in the sense that we literally have to feel for fixtures. So anyone that's not with this, leave. Stay at home and it's okay. You man don't care enough. or you can't care enough, or you ain't got that. You ain't got that. For the last 3 years, you just been waiting to stumble on the Prem. That's the Prem. Fucking go and get it. Life only rewards the goal-getters. Life only rewards those that take it. God only helps those that help themselves. You think you lot are helping yourselves? How many? And I know old habits die hard, which is why I've cut you, man, kind of excuses to you lot on this channel as I'll allow them. No, it's February, and I'm still talking about what I was talking about in July and the season before that. What's going on? You lot don't want it enough. You can't want it enough. You can't, because we're talking about the same old things, and I'm seeing 2 packs of hot, sweaty arse away from home against Wolves. Big up to Wolves. Come from 2-0 down, did not give up, you know, didn't park the bus as well. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. You're jarring me. And I'll tell you, this shit is by design. Stop trying to win games on probability, bro. Stop trying to win games on probability. I've got a lot of time for you, Gaffer. You're buoying it as well. I'm not here to scapegoat no one. I'm here to call it as it is. Every one of you players have pissed me off yesterday. Why aren't you hurting how I am? Forget the league and that. The fucking standards, bro. The standards. We've got no divine right to win any league, let alone a game of football. No one has. But what you need owe to yourself and your fellow brothers, which your brothers in arms, is you leave that pitch saying, you know what, it weren't our day. We gave as good as we got. Back to the drawing board. All of you lot at Arsenal, I don't have you lot as liars. There's no way you could look me in my face and say we put our best foot forward. We tried, we did it and that. If you did, stay in Wolves. Stay in Wolves. I don't trust you. I can't be with you lot. I'd hate to be going to war with you lot. So it's my fault, man. It's my fault. Arteta last year, it was a cop-out to talk about injuries. What now? Because whether man are injured or not, it's the same bullshit. It's the same bullshit. And like I said, the minimum is maximum effort. For me, I don't think you man are bottlers. I think you man are playing the same way you've been playing all season. It's only now because life is swings and roundabouts. By that logic, you've probably won some games. Pardon me, like Wolves at home, where you probably shouldn't have won, or you could have drawn and it bit you on the arse. Now you're getting bit on the arse. And it's at the tail end of the season, the worst possible time. The past brings regrets. The future brings uncertainty. There's no time like the present. It depends. You lot show me what you want to do. As I've been saying, people, it's our advantage City. Don't deserve it. You're not street smart enough to go to kill games. Went to war for what? I've personally emotionally checked out. I thought we went to war this season. Man, have deserted me. Champions don't make excuses. Nobody cares about injuries. Nobody cares about any of that. You need to be a different beast. If you want to achieve something you've never achieved in life, you want to be a different beast. Which one of those players is a different beast? What have you shown me on a consistent basis that shows me you're a different beast, Mikel Arteta? What's going on? And it's all from a place of love, you know. But one thing I'm never going to do on this channel is is bullshit. Please. Please, 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 man. Please, man. That's it, bro. Like, you man are not serious, bro. You man are not serious. You man can't be serious if you're playing like that. You man have shown me you want to be involved in 1-2 title challenges. You have some good days out, beat some big teams in England, might even pull off some 1-2 results in Europe. But you man don't want to win the title. You can't. Because that's not the football. You're not communicating that. And don't get twisted. Every one of those players and the man, you're not communicating that in a game week. It's taking too long to address certain issues. And that's biting on you on your ass. So I don't think you man are bottling. You're playing the same way you have been all season. Don't get twisted. There's been some days out where exceptions to the rule, everything's been great. Too far in between. Too much money's been spent. Too much lived experiences in the last 3-4 years for this. I don't want to hear nothing. You've got 4 opportunities of silverware. Put my league cup in the bag. Fight for the Premier League to the end. Pray to God in the champs. FA Cup, it is what it is. I don't want to hear nothing, bro. Don't tell me about buzzwords. Don't make man blind. The people conflate supporting, like we always support, but people conflate supporting with not talking about what's in front of you. I'm never going to be a blindless sheep. You lot do what you want to do, innit? You lot do what you want to do, innit? Yours is